Hi friends, so today we will learn about automata theory, which is also called theory of computation. So what it is meant, how it meant and how it performs. So basically we are talking about automation. You can say computation is also automation. Automated theory means automation. So why we are studying this? Computer perform computation. So computation will require some of automation and some values. So values will be automatically generated and perform their computation and performs output. So every output requires some values. So in automata theory, we represent each block of statement with some symbols, alphabets, string, language, and any of the set which is finite or infinite. So every instruction which we give to computer is finite or infinite. So if we are talking about how we spoke in our daily basis, so computer needs to understand that or too. So we are here so to represent that particular symbol, how the particular symbol is represented into memory. So we represent symbol which is smallest building blocks. So symbol is the smallest building block. So why it is smallest building block? Because it has some alphabets too, some numericals and some digits. So we perform computation and we instruct computer through some symbol. The symbol is required for any computation and which we represent into automation. So any instruction or set of program needs and require a symbol which we represent in digits or alphabets. So it is the smallest building block by which we can give instruction to computer. And how we give more instructions, how we give some other values to instruction by using alphabets. So if we are using alphabet, we represent this alphabet by this symbol, and this symbol is finite set of symbol. It contains finite set of symbols. If we are using some of the values, so it will be into a finite set of symbols which we represent in alphabets. So always remember that if we give some instructions to computer which will be represented in any of the set, so it will be finite or non-finite. So here alphabet should be finite set of symbols which is finite. Okay, if we talk about string, how we represent a string? A string will be represented in a computer symbol which is by W. This symbol will represent a string. String is, you can say what is string? How a string can be represented? So string is a finite sequence of symbols from alphabets. String is a finite sequence of symbols. If we are representing some symbols like here is some symbols like this and this. If we are representing this symbol and we are giving an instruction by this string, so it is finite that we are representing some of the symbols within this string, and these symbols are from alphabets. So you can say, and how you calculate a length of a string? So you can calculate a length of a string through this. If we represent a string which will be represented as this, and how we represent a length of a string which is like this, mode this W. The string will be length of a string will be represented like this. If a number of alphabets is 2, then then the length of a string will be 2 power n. That means 2 power 2. That means 4. You can understand? So this this type of representation of a string, which will be length of a string, which is finite sequence of symbols and alphabets. So it will be represented that particular element which will be performed and which we give instruction through this set of finite symbols. So another form of representation into a computer program which we can do by a language. We give some instructions to a computer through a language. We are speaking into a language, how we give instruction to computer and how we build a program from this. So how we give set of string. So a language is set of string. So how we give, if we are representing some of the values like this. So how we are representing this? It is a set of string. A language is a set of string which will be finite or infinite. So you can say a language will be finite or infinite. The program will understand that particular string. If we are representing a string, so it will be a set of string, then it will be a language. If we are talking about only a string, then it will be some finite sequence of symbols or alphabets. Or if we are talking about a language, then it will be a set of string. So you can say string is, a language is full of strings. A language is full of string. Language is full of string. So you can say that like this. So it will be finite or non-finite. If we talk about language, the language is subset of representation of like this. This is a universal set. It is a universal set. You can say it is a universal set. If we are declaring a language, then this language is subset of universal set. A language is a subset of universal set. You can say like this. And if we are giving instruction to computer with our program, so it will be performed in a set of elements. So how the cardinality of alphabet is represented by this symbol.